welcome back to Millionaire Gaming, guys. We're playing some Jackass on the PSP, and we just did a video with Aaron. So what are we doing now? What are we Who do you think we're playing as today now?
Not 100% sure.
Well, there's only like 2 more characters left on the entire series.
I would think like Wee Man.
Surprisingly, we can't play him.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, they considered it kind of like discriminating.
What about Preston Lacey?
We have played as Preston.
Oh
Actually.
yeah, we did. Oh, I forgot about that. So, yeah, it must be Dave Englander.
You, sir, are correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we actually haven't played as Dave, so we're gonna do it for episode 6. And by the way, if I didn't say already, I'm the shit. But I also have my boy Loafy as well as RZap06.
Yep. We're back again.
So yeah, what's your opinion on this game so far? Like I know it's kind of like weird, but it's better than the freaking DS port. I will say that.
I'm sure it'd be a lot of fun with just like hanging out with the boys and just playing it.
Yeah, because it's actually a multiplayer game, which is surprising.
It looks fun, but I personally never played it, so.
Yeah, I remember
when
I first got this game, I was in middle school when this happened. Wait, what's
middle school?
Dude, do you read what his cart says? It says, what is it? Duty lips?
Yeah. Rip my guy.
I didn't know it said that.
Duty lips.
Duty
Man, they have
lips.
like an obsession with crap in this game.
They really do. It's kind of gross.
Grenades and crap.
Grenades, crap, and what is another thing that they did? Like, it's big, like, on this game.
Jackass.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I don't know. So I do have a question though. If you had to say one of the most expensive games that you bought, what was your most expensive game?
I have no idea. I don't I usually wait until games go on sale. A lot of the games I play are like older because they're just more fun, I guess.
What about you, Arzap?
Say when it comes to retro games, I'd say one of the most expensive games I bought was probably Super Smash Bros. Melee on GameCube.
How much did that run you?
Paid just about $80 for it.
Jeez. That's...
Gosh.
Oh, man. Like, I've noticed that. GameCube games are freaking expensive.
Yeah, they are.
I think the most I probably paid is probably like $50-$60.
I feel ashamed to say it. My most expensive one for the GameCube. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Just take a random guess how much that ran me.
$120.
Or that?
Say close to 150.
I spent 180 on it.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I mean, was it worth it though?
When I was younger, I paid $35 for it. My friend sold it on me, and I was really upset. And then the Pokepocalypse kind of came, and all the games kind of skyrocketed. It's kind of worth it because I do have a Shadow Lugia poster with it, but yeah, I could have spent a lot of money. I could have spent a lot of other things with $180. That's for sure.
I mean, oh well, one is gone. Nothing you can do about it now.
I mean, that's true. I mean, it was my Stimmy money, so I mean, it's not like it was getting any use anyway.
The Stimmy.
And the Stimmy money.
But, I don't know. I'm sure me and my dad own a bunch of games that are, like, probably expensive, because my dad owns a lot of, like, old cool stuff. He collected over the years. He sold a lot of his old stuff, and he says he wish he didn't, so I could, get to see it now, but, it's too late.
I bet there is some pretty cool stuff.
He's got a crap ton of comic books. He's got, like, a whole tote full of them.
See, I never got the craze of collecting comic books. However, I do have graphic novels.
Yeah. Oh, to be fair, my dad was born in like the 70s, so it's probably like more what's the word I'm looking for? It's probably more common because, you know, like video games weren't like huge. Yeah, I mean they were, but they weren't like as big as they got in like the 80s and stuff.
It's probably like more like what the Ataris and stuff back then.
Yeah, the Atari. Well, also my dad grew up really poor, so just
I mean, that's understandable.
yeah, so he probably because my dad told me he used to go over to his friends' houses when he was younger and play like Atari and stuff.
I mean, that's cool still. I mean, he was hanging out with the boys.
Of course, the boys will always be forever until the day the world comes to an end. There'll always be a group of boys that just chill.
So, I do have another one. A good question. What's your opinion on like video games being turned into like TV shows or movies?
What do you think, Arzap?
Honestly, don't know what to say for that.
I personally. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead, man.
I personally think if it's like done well, I think it's fine. Like I think there's been like good video game like movies or TV shows. Like I heard The Last of Us HBO show is pretty good. Oh my goodness, that skull.
Yeah, so I have heard the Last of Us is good. Like I actually, really was hyped for that one, if anything. But I don't know, like people overhyped when it was, the Need for Speed movie or when they were doing, the Assassin's Creed movie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. There was a couple movies they did.
Well, I mean, I think there's been some good ones.
Yeah. But there were some that were, mediocre. I will say the worst one, in my opinion, was the Dragon Ball Z film, like the human one.
There's a human one?
Yeah.
Ugh.
That is horrible.
No
Literally.
offense, but I don't think anime should ever be made into live action movies.
I can only say there's 2 live action films of anime that are actually decent, in my opinion.
I think like when you make a movie out of a show like anime, you're kind of taking away all the like aspects that kind of make it
Yeah, so
that.
they're trying to actually do like a live action Attack on Titan film.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
I don't know.
I'm on episode 14.
So Arzeb, do you ever watch anime or no, not really?
No, not really.
I mean, like I'm a weeb. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a fucking weeb. But I do enjoy a lot of anime shows. I will say Attack on Titan's actually on my watch list for sure.
I don't know. I'm not really big on anime, but my dad was talking about it, and usually my dad has a pretty good taste in like movies and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Maybe it's not too bad. And then I like went and watched it and kind of got like hooked on it. And then I kind of like a lot of times with shows, I'll like watch a bunch of episodes because I watched like 14 episodes in like 2 days, which I'm sure that's normal for a lot of people.
It is. I mean, they're only like 23
Binge watching.
minutes. Yeah, it's like 23 minutes each.
And then I like fall out of the show, kind of like Breaking Bad. I'll watch like a whole season and then I'll just fall out of it and then come back to it later. So it's kind of where I'm at right now.
That's how it is for me, and it's terrible. Like I did that for like so many animes, and it's not fun. Like I've done it for Tokyo Ghoul, Hunter x Hunter. I'm kind of doing it right now with JoJo's. Granted, it's still ongoing, but I do want to watch it again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's like, I think it's okay to do it because like then it kind of leaves like you're not watching it all, you're not like spoiling all for yourself.
Yeah.
Like right away, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. But yeah, I like Attack on Titan so far.
Yeah, I like Attack on Titan. There was a big like fandom for that.
Yeah, I think there still is a pretty large fandom. I hear people still talk about it quite a bit.
Oh,
High Ground sells their own bunch of Attack on Titan keyboards and stuff like that. So
yeah. Did you also know that? Yeah, there's actually a lot of like companies that do collaboration with animes. I've noticed.
I think anime's become like an aesthetic as of recently.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. A lot of like companies just kind of go for like the animes, like getting the licenses and stuff, and then just kind of more like put it for aesthetic purposes instead of like actual show purposes.
Not gonna lie, I do think it's kind of cool. Like personally, like the kind of like retro, like anime aesthetic.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like the where like things are going, clothing wise with stuff. I think a lot of new clothing looks cool. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
So Arzap, I know you've played the Tony Hawk games as well. So if you had to say which is your worst, like your least favorite port out of like any of them?
Say my least favorite port of any of the Tony Hawk games.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I didn't really like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 on the PS1.
I hated that one.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I did like Pro Skater 3, oddly enough. That one wasn't horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible.
But it's like certain ports that they do, they're good, but some of them are just kind of rough.
It wasn't Pro Skater 3 the last game on the N64 the PlayStation. I'm not like 100% sure.
It was the last one on the N64 actually. And
Yeah,
and then they censored it so much because of like limitation issues.
right. Arzap's actually the one that told me about that.
The limitation
Yeah.
issues?
Oh no, I meant he probably said that too, but like I remember you Arzap telling me about that. I don't know if I should say you because it's like I don't know if people mix that who I'm talking to up, but
No, you're good, man.
I don't want to talk like he's not like here because it sounds weird, but
No, I get that, dude. But yeah, it's hard to say because the games, like certain ports are great, but some of them are just terrible. I will say,
audience is twerking.
yeah. So this one's one of the weirder mini games. It's just literally he's spinning Chris Pontius is spinning Johnny Knoxville, and you shoot him with a fucking paintball gun, and paintball guns hurt really bad.
Oh yeah, I've never been shot with paint. Well, I've been shot with paintballs, but not with a gun. Some
Yeah,
a friend of mine's friend like had a slingshot and he was slinging them at us. So
I got shot with an actual paintball gun. That shit hurts so bad.
yeah, I know it can like leave welts and stuff. So
Yeah,
I believe
it left bruises and welts on me. I remember when I came to school, I was covered in bruises, and so they thought I was getting hit at home, and I was like, no. I said I went paintballing for my friend's birthday. I'm fine.
I think we have a paintball place near us, right, Arzap? Don't we?
Yeah, I think so.
We should go do that one day. That'd be fun.
I will tell you, if you do it, wear pants. Like literally wear pants, as much as like protection as you can.
Pontius is throwing it back.
Dude, he got the dumpy.
I know. Look at him go. He's going crazy. Goes stupid.
Like, what if he like jokingly he had like a dump truck?
I think it's a joke. I see it right there.
That's not good.
I mean, hey, it'd work for his whole thing, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
His whole thing's kind of just being half naked. Well, not his whole thing, but you know, like a good amount of his bits are him in like a speedo.
wait, wait. Have you ever seen Jackass 4 though?
Me or
Yeah. Like you.
yeah, I've seen 4 and 4.5.
That whole scene with the dinosaur with the penis that that made me so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was nasty.
That or like the pig one. That one hurt. That hurt my stomach.
That one actually made me feel kind of
Dude,
gross because you know the dinosaur is not that gross because it's like it's fake.
Mhm.
Wait, actually, I don't know if it was. I think they used the pig stuff too, but I'm not 100% sure. But the pig one, it's actually happening, so it's like
Yeah, dude, I literally gagged so hard with that shit.
Arzap, have you seen Jackass 4 yet?
No, I've never seen it yet.
Would you
Oh,
like
man.
would you like the context to this?
Sure.
So, Dave England was doing an interview. Surprisingly, that's the guy that we're playing as. He was talking to these people, and they got like 5 gallons worth of semen from pigs and poured it all over them, like in the interview.
What?
It's nasty.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be too fun, honestly.
No, that's horrible. It just
Still better. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
no. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. It's
Still better than the one time they all drank it, the horse.
Oh, dude, that's nasty.
Yeah,
That's
that was worse in my opinion.
that's gross. That is horrendous. Oh,
The things they put themselves through just because
like,
because they think it's funny.
dude, that literally hurts my stomach just the thought of it.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Have you seen Bam Margera recently? He looks like he's doing really good.
Yeah, I've seen that. He actually looks kind of healthy.
Captain Cream Stain. That's his new Instagram.
Captain Cream, dude, he's a weird guy. He's a
Yeah.
weird guy.
PP humor. Just
Like,
never grew out of that phase, I guess.
I mean, it's the same thing. Have you seen like Dave England's freaking Instagram? He just puts a bunch of pictures of shit.
I mean, that is Dave England's kind of thing. He's the poop guy, so I guess
Yeah.
it makes sense. Steve-O uploaded a freaking thing to his Instagram. I him taking a dump,
It's
and you
weird.
hear him in the background going,
That's weird as shit.
yeah, literally. Like you don't see his butt, but you see like it laying in the toilet.
I don't know. I never understood people taking pictures while they're taking a shit, dude.
I think it's funny. Like it's because it's like you don't give any context to somebody and then you like post it or send it to somebody and it just doesn't make sense, but
Well,
like it is kind of funny.
Dude, that's like the same thing. Like if you're doing like taking a picture and your tallywhacker's just hanging out.
I don't think personally I don't think I would send someone something like that. People have definitely done that out of just jokes
Yeah,
and gaffes. That's the
and
worst part.
That's not good.
As a people could save that and send it to like 50 other people,
Yeah.
and then your wiener's exposed forever.
Yeah, that's not a good thought, man. I think that's when like a rational fear I have if that were to ever happen. Like,
I
not
think-
saying I would ever do it, but that'd be a big fear.
I think every man has fears like that, probably.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much, man.
But that's why I don't take certain photos.
Yeah, that's like whenever it'll be a rare occasion if I take a picture of myself. Like it's rare, but I'm not gonna do anything like terrible with it.
Mm-mm.
I don't know, man.
What a time to be alive.
What a day to be alive.
I just noticed they're like sledding on refrigerators.
Yeah, you actually know, like later you can actually change like the props and stuff, which is interesting.
That's cool. At least
Yeah.
it has replayability.
Oh yeah, it has plenty, dude. And then there's actually 2 other characters that you could play as.
What other characters are that?
The lady that does like the news for the show, and the attendant that actually was trying to kick you out of the golf course on that one episode, as well as the guy who kicked us out when we were doing Party Boy, which is quite interesting if you ask me.
That's cool. I mean, they didn't have to add that, but